Long, long ago, in the emerald heart of the Kathmandu Valley, where the mountains whispered ancient secrets and the river sang of divine blessings, a celestial drama unfolded that would birth one of Nepal's grandest festivals, Indra Jatra. The skies were heavy with clouds, and the fields of the valley yearned for rain. Lord Indra, the mighty god of rain and harvest, sat high in his heavenly abode, listening to his mother Dagini's plea. She needed the sacred parijat flower, a bloom of divine fragrance that blossomed only under the starlit skies of the mortal world. To complete her worship, ever dutiful Indra cloaked himself in human form and descended to the earthly realm, landing softly in a lush garden in Kathmandu. Under the cover of night, Indra crept through the garden, his eyes fixed on the glowing parijat blooms. But the people of the valley were vigilant, mistaking the disguised god for a common thief. They seized him, binding his hands with ropes and dragging him to the village square. The murmurs of the crowd grew loud. How dare a stranger trespass on this sacred land? Indra, calm, yet radiant even in his mortal disguise, offered no resistance. But the ropes could not hold his divine spirit for long. High above in the celestial realms, Dagini sensed her son's play. Her heart heavy with worry, she descended to the valley, her presence simmering like moonlight. The people gasped as she revealed herself, her voice trembling with maternal love. You hold my son, Indra, the bringer of rain, the guardian of your harvests, she declared. The villagers fell to their knees, their anger turning into awe. They had bound the god, ashamed yet enlightened, they freed Indra, who smiled upon them with forgiveness. In gratitude for the release and to honor his benevolence, the people vowed to celebrate his name each year, giving rise to Indra Jatra. Centuries later, in the vibrant streets of Kathmandu, this promise came alive under the reign of King Gunakamadeva, who wove the tale of Indra into the fabric of the city he founded. The festival grew grander with time, especially under the Malla kings, who added a divine twist to the celebration. They introduced the living goddess Kumari, a young girl chosen as the earthly vessel of goddess Taleju, to bless the valley alongside Indra. Her presence, they believed, would seal the bond between the divine and the mortal, ensuring prosperity. As the moon waxed in the month of Bhadra, the air in Kathmandu buzzed with anticipation. On the first day of Indra Jatra, a tall sacred pole, the Yasin, rose proudly at Hanumandoka, its tip piercing the heavens as if calling Indra himself. The valley erupted in color and sound. Drums echoed and masked dancers swirled through the streets, their movements telling tales of demons and deities. The Lake dance, fierce and wild, honored the protective spirits, while the Pulakisi, a majestic elephant dance, paid homage to Indra's divine steed. The heart of the festival beats strongest during the Kumari Jatra. Crowds gathered in Basantapur Darbar Square, their eyes fixed on the golden chariot carrying the Kumari. Her serene face, adorned with red vermilion and gold, flanked by chariots bearing Lord Ganesh and Lord Bhairav, she glided through the ancient streets, her gaze a silent blessing upon the people. The air was thick with the scent of incense and the chants of devotees, who offered rice and flowers to the towering masks of Swet Bhairav and Akash Bhairav, seeking protection and abundance. In quieter moments, families who had lost loved ones lit oil lamps in the Upaku ritual, walking the festival routes to honor the departed. The flickering lights a bridge between the living and the dead. The festival wove together joy and reverence, Hindu and Buddhist traditions, uniting the valley's people in a tapestry of faith. As the 8 days drew to a close, The Yasin pole was lowered, signaling the end of the celebration. Yet the spirit of Indra Jatra lingered, a reminder of the valleys packed with the divine. Indra, ever watchful, sent gentle rains to nourish the fields, and the Kumari's blessings ensured harmony. The festival was more than a ritual, it was a story of forgiveness, gratitude, and the eternal dance between heaven and earth etched into the soul of Kathmandu.